freshman out of Waukee, Iowa, Mason Costello. Costello gets 8.3 a ball game. The 6'8 sophomore out of Pontoise, France, Mr. Will Casey. He gets 13.3 a game and grabs 6.5 rebounds. Starting for the Warriors, it's a 5'9 sophomore out of Frisco, Texas, number 5, Trenton Walters. Trenton gets 9 a game, and he got that game winner against John A. Logan going coast to coast. And out of Berlin, Germany, 6'7 sophomore, Jamal Intizami. Jamal had a great game last time out against Shawnee. He typically does. And number 22 is the 6'8 sophomore out of Senegal, Abdoulaye Fall, who gets 9.2 points a game and grabs 3.8 rebounds. That's your Red City Realty starting lineup for the Warriors. Now, let's take a closer look at our starters.
Mason Costello, freshman, Waukee, Iowa.
William Casey, sophomore, Paris, France.
Trenton Walters, sophomore, Frisco, Texas.
Jamal Intizami, sophomore, Berlin, Germany.
Abdoulaye Fall, sophomore, Dakar, Senegal.
Tip goes to the Warriors, and this ball game is underway. Indian Hills and Iowa Central. Abdoulaye Fall swings it to Will Casey. Casey to Trenton Walters. The Tritons come out in a man-to-man. Indian Hills jumped up one spot in the rankings this week to number 6. Fight for it. And out of bounds. It'll stay with Iowa Central. Comes into Walker. Walker to Kane. To the corner. And a foul. That's going to go against Costello. That is his first and the first team foul on the Warriors. From Fort Dodge, Iowa. Warriors in the man-to-man, which is pretty much all we play. Arakali, he traveled. Hit the fall away, but gets called for the travel. And that's a turnover on Iowa Central. We welcome in your comments tonight, Jeff and Nancy Damerville Ritter. Tuned in. We're out of bounds. That's another turnover. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Warriors. Not the start we wanted, coming back home to the Hellier Center. We'll get it figured out. And now a foul. Well, this game's having a little trouble hitting a rhythm, isn't it? That's the second foul of the Warriors, first on Trenton Walters. Fall on the defense. That one's off the rim, no good. Grabbed out of there by Will Casey. Casey to Walters. Costello leaves it for Intizami. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. 2 shots coming for Jamal, who is a 62. Warriors on the board first, as Intizami hits them both. 2-0, Indian Hills. Next up for us is Tuesday night, the 2nd of December. We welcome in Dakota County. Akahaya. No good. Grabbed out of there by Costello to Walters. A little shimmy shake, and now to Will Casey. Casey to the hoop. Won't go, but he'll go to the free throw line. That is the 4th foul, and we're not 2 minutes in on the season so far for Mr. Casey. And he goes 0 for 2 this time, but Abdoulaye's got the board. 1 dribble, up, no good. Will got it back, no good. Will got it back, no good. And the Warriors are going to come out of there with nothing. You would have thought one of those would have accidentally fallen in. To the corner, not tipped, out of bounds, another turnover. That is the second on Iowa Central. They average 15.5 turnovers a ball game. Abdullah going to the hoop. Rolls it up, and this one stays in for Abdullah, his first 2 points of the ball game. Mitch Knox is tuned in. Chris Shondell is checking in. He's right here watching, but checking in on the broadcast. Mitch is also keeping an eye, I know, on that Western Kentucky basketball game as the Hilltoppers with 4 former Warriors playing and our former head coach coaching. Hey, baby, Will Casey. Does I just take that all the way to the hoop and slam her home for you, if you don't mind. We're hoping for a number of Hey Babies tonight, and maybe a few rim rockers. Western Kentucky playing the University of Kentucky tonight. A high-profile matchup for Coach Hank and our former Warriors. They were down 12 at the half. I know Mitch is keeping an eye on that as well. Knocked loose into the hands of Abdullah Fall. Fall heading up the court, lays it up and in, and a foul as well. And it's an 8-0 start for the Warriors, and Abdullah Fall will go to the line for more. Bob and John and Gail checking in from Clearwater. Abdullah knocks down the free throw. He's our leading free throw shooter at 90%. He's now 19 of 21 on the season. And it's a 9-0 start for Indian Hills. To the corner, the Rock. That one is off the rim, no good. We've got a foul. And I think it's staying here. Akron. All right. Welcome in, D. Jones. Glad to hear from you. And well, we sure enjoy watching the great Gadsden. And a tremendous go of things out in Idaho. To the hoop and up and in for Lane Campbell, putting the Tritons on the board. Will Casey. Quentin Perkins in the ball game now for Indian Hills. Costello pulls up, too strong. Loose ball, fight for it. Out of there with it is the Rock. Warriors in that tight man-to-man defense. Perkins defending Campbell, and his shot is just a little short, and out of there with it come the Warriors. Costello. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for Mason Costello. And a timeout on the floor. The 12-2 Warriors. Russ W. Oker on the call. Aubrey Boyd on our center cam tonight. Ruby Ponce on the floor cam. Titus Lunchering is producing and directing. Knock loose. And that's going to be a holding call. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Should be enough for the first down. As he grabbed Perkins. That should be an intentional foul because it was strictly to avoid an easy basket. That should be an easy call, really. No? Look, I don't like to get on the officials, but listen, when you grab somebody's jersey to keep them from having an open go to the hoop, I'd like to know what explanation there could be other than the fact that it was intentional. I don't really understand that one. That's about as obvious as it gets right there. I do not understand how that's not an intentional foul. But nonetheless, the Warriors had the possession. The foul went against Lane Campbell. And the Warriors have a few changes as Deshagas is in the ball game. His first shot is a little strong. Also in for the Warriors is Caden Nation. So Deshagas, Fall, Costello, Perkins, and Nation on the floor. Angie Ham, go Warriors. Hams are watching from Mountain Home, Arkansas. Wish we were at the game with her family. Number 32, Alex Sempier Serrano is in. And I don't know what they called. I have no idea. Some violation against Indian Hills. And it will be Iowa Central basketball. Sempier Serrano puts it up. No good. Loose ball. Right into the hands of Gerbich, and he puts it in. 12-4 now. Warriors in the lead. Perkins gives it up to Abdullah. Caden Nation. Rattled wouldn't go. Knocked loose off the hands of Dashagas and Costello and out of bounds. The great Gadsden checking in. Zevin Gadsden out of on the floor. So we've got Gadsden, Perkins, Nation, Bridges, Tayshawn Bridges, your reigning ICCAC Athlete of the Week on the floor, along with Dashagas. (12-4) Indian Hills lead, 14-16 to go. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound Gerbich. Swatted by Perkins. He's able to catch it and keep it alive. And lost the handle. Slipped there. And now they're going to have a chance for a dunk, and they do. Samper Serrano out of Spain throws that one down, and it's 12-6. It is floor to ceiling night here at the Hellyer Center. Shout out to all the folks from Floor to Ceiling. To the corner, Perkins is too strong. Dashagas knocks it loose, but we can't get the handle on it. And the Tritons with a little momentum here with 13:28 to go. After trailing 9-0, it's now 12-6. And Pierce Serrano gives it up to Gerbich, and he'll kick it back up top. We'll have a three-pointer coming from the corner that is too strong, and Tayshawn Bridges comes out of there with it. That young man is quite a rebounder for a 6'2 guy. He gets 3.5 a ball game, and we turn it over again. And that's going to be a foul and a basket. And Coach Dewey's going to want to chat here. This has really not gone the way we've wanted of late. And that one is good. So it's a 2-point game. Perkins, Nation, Gadsden, Bridges, and now Simmerich on the floor for Indian Hills. Vlad checking it. Bridges is fouled. That's going to go against Cooper Randall. That is his first and the fifth team foul. Easy bucket on the inbounds for Caden Nation, and the Warriors go up by 5 here. Phil Griffith, let's go, fellas. Pastor Phil. Yeah, we need to get going here, get a run going. Out of bounds. I believe that was off the back of Perkins' leg. It'll be Tritons basketball. Right now, the Warriors 5 of 12 from the field for 41.7%, 1 of 3 from three-point land. They are 0 of 4 right now from three-point land and 4 of 13 from the field. Three-pointer coming here. That is no good, and Bridges is out of there with it, his second rebound of the ball game. To the corner to Caden Nation. He goes baseline and now kicks it up to Gadsden. Man-to-man for Iowa Central. Gadsden to Vlad, a little too hot for him to handle. He gets it to Nation, shot clock's at 10. Bridges with an open lane to the hoop, but it's swatted. Good close there. Warriors get it back. 3 on the shot clock. Nation, no good. And rebound to Iowa Central. Gadsden knocks it loose. Zevin Gadsden lays it up and in. Good steal and finish for Zevin. Vlad jumps. Try to force him to pick up his dribble. He does not. That is C.J. Mitchell out of Omaha, Nebraska, number 4. Number 14 is Riley Edwards. And we have an offensive foul coming against Iowa Central. They're going to get number 34, Marko Blagojevic. That's his second. 17 fouls will put Vlad at the line. Vlad is 8 of 10. And no good. So far in the ball game, 5 turnovers on Iowa Central, 4 on Indian Hills. Shot clock at 10. Ball in the hands of Mitchell. This one is going to be short into the hands of Will Casey, and here come the Warriors. Casey steps through. His pass is deflected out of bounds. Craig Ford is the official automobile dealer of Go Hills TV and the Iowa Media Network. Check them out online at gocraig.com. That's gocraig.com. Off the mark there. Knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Tritons. Valencia Gaming, good luck. Walters and A.T. Manuan coming in for Indian Hills. Bridges and Perkins check out. A.T. out of Austin, Minnesota, the 6'4 freshman left-hander. Well, let's see if they can bring a spark here. 7-point Warrior lead. We've led by 9. Got out to a 9-0 start. Akahayi back in for Iowa Central. Three-pointer from the corner is on the money. Their first three-point basket of the night comes from Jalen Winter, 6'1 freshman out of Waterloo, Iowa, and we've got a 4-point ball game. Walters kicks it out to A.T. Around the perimeter, and an offensive foul coming here against Gadsden. Bellevue is a proud partner and supporter of Indian Hills Community College. All credits from an associate's degree will transfer to Bellevue. There are over 50 undergraduate and 30 graduate degrees online to choose from. Call Jim Overturf at 641-680-5664. And another foul. This one goes against A.T. Manuan. At this rate, we may struggle to make our Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. These guys, I don't know if the players are tired, just not moving their feet or what, but certainly hoping for less fouls soon. Basket's good there. We got a 2-point ball game. Manuan up and in. Good take for A.T. Manuan. He's quick. Little stutter and go, and led to an easy basket for A.T. The Rock wanted it. Now he will. Swatted by Will Casey, and Trenton Walters has it. Walters going to pull up. No good. Casey trying to get the board. Could not. And Abdullah will check back in. 4-point ball game in favor of Indian Hills with 8:50 to go in the first half. 7 fouls on Iowa Central, 6 on Indian Hills, so both teams will be shooting now the rest of the first half. We need to hopefully get a little bit cleaner play, get some flow going. Knocked out of there by Will Casey. Casey will stop and wait for some teammates. Now he'll go. Long step up and in. Will Casey. Will now has 4 in the ball game, and the Warriors' lead is 6. We've got Dakota County coming in here on the 2nd of December. And then next week, we head out for Texas for the Classic there at South Plains. Walters gives it to A.T. Manuan. Fancy basketball. What a finish by A.T. Manuan. The up and under backhanded layup. Now knocked out of there by Abdullah Fall. Look out! And a foul. Abdullah was going to rock. 3 of 3. Abdullah out of Dakar, Senegal. Was at Cloud County last year. Will Casey just about had it. That could have maybe been over and back. I know it was tipped, but who was the last man to touch it? Walters with the takeaway. Gives it to Costello. Costello to Will Casey. Casey came down funny, but it looks like he's all right. A.T. Manuan, too strong, long rebound. Costello, we keep the possession alive. 10-point Warrior lead. Costello to Casey. He'll try it for three. Off the rim, no good, and we've got a foul coming, and it's going to go against the Warriors. And it'll be free throws. It'll be a 1-and-1 for somebody. The foul's going to go against. There should be free throws. It'll be the 7th, unless, was there no foul? Just out of bounds. Okay, I thought we had a foul there, but apparently it just went out of bounds, so no free throws. Intozami checks in for Indian Hills. And he might have got a piece of that one. There's a foul. Unfortunately, Abdullah could not get himself away from that contact. Putting half. He got them both. Of course he did. Well, that'll make him now 10 of 23 on the year, and that'll raise the percentage up quite nicely for him. Walters to Manuan. A.T. spins. Tries to get it down to Jamal. He does, but Jamal will have to kick it out to Abdullah, and that is off the mark. Those two free throws jump Walker up to 43% on the season now. 8-point Warrior lead at 24-16. Three-pointer coming here. No good. Loose ball. Fall has it. And he'll give it up to Trenton. We'll look to set the half court. Trenton shimmy shake goes right. Backhanded layup wouldn't go, but free throws coming for the young man out of Frisco, Texas. Have a pair coming here. He's 80.8 on the season. Now 22 of 27. Dashagas will come in for A.T. Manuan. Warriors led in scoring right now by Abdullah Fall with 7. Casey and Manuan have 4 apiece. Walters goes 1 of 2, and his dad's not going to like that at all. Number 5 is Lane Campbell. Warriors lead by 9. This three-pointer is off the mark. Dashagas has it. Gives it up to Trenton, and here come the Warriors. Both teams have been in a man-to-man the entire ball game. That's all Indian Hills ever plays. That one is no good, but grabbed by Abdullah. Gets his guy in the air, puts it up and in. 27-16. Warriors lead by 11. Like to put a little elbow room into things. Yeah, Tony Walters. Here we go again. Trina Walters, let's go Warriors. That three-pointer is on the money. That is Jordan Kane out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, knocking down the three-pointer. 27-19. Coming up on the 5-minute mark, and now we dip under 5. Tony, I knew you wouldn't like that miss. Wraparound pass is to the official, who was open, but didn't want to take the shot. So, Arakali Akahaya checking in for Iowa Central, former Warrior, The Rock. Doggone it. Costello got just a little too much of Mr. 4, C.J. Mitchell, and Mitchell will go to the line. Mitchell out of Omaha, Nebraska. That one would not go. Fight for it. The Rock tracks it down. That maybe could have been a double dribble. That three-pointer is short. Warriors come out of there with it. Gadsden directing a little traffic. Now dumps it to Dashagas. Up to Trenton. Trenton into the lane. Floats it. Wouldn't go. JV. He's hammered. And he'll go to the line. JV is 5 of 6 on the season for 6 in the country. That one wouldn't go. Jamal knocked it loose. It goes out of bounds. And the officials will converse. Edson, Intozami, Fall, and Walters on the floor. Across the way, three-pointer coming. Front of the iron, no good. Gerbich keeps the possession alive. And knocking it down is Cooper Randall out of Waukee, Iowa, 6'4" sophomore. The lead is down to 5. We just have not been able to really blow this thing open. Abdullah. Between the legs, got to take the basketball with you. Now to Trenton. Trenton into the lane, kicks it out. Gadsden, baseline. Too strong. Falls got it. And travel. That's going to be our under 4 media timeout. (27-22). The Warriors in the lead. Iowa Central has managed to hang around here this entire first half and hold the Warriors to 27. Both teams have really kind of struggled to hit any sort of offensive rhythm. Gerbich. Now they dump it down to Gerbich, and he will throw it away. That is turnover number 8 on Iowa Central, 7 on Indian Hills. Casey, Walters, Gadsden, Intozami, and Fall on the floor for Indian Hills. Walters gives it up to Will. Will is fouled up top a little bit. And Will gets them both. So the lead is 7. And a foul. It's going to go against Will. That is his first. 9 team fouls, so 1-1 coming here for Cooper Randall, who is a 100% free throw shooter. 4 for 4 on the year. And he missed. He's 4 for 5 now in the year. Gadsden. Off the mark. Knocked loose, and Iowa Central comes out of there with it. Three-pointer coming here. Won't go, and knocked loose. Intozami couldn't quite get there. Doc on it. Good hustle by Jamal, but stepped out of bounds before he could save it. Timeout coming here for Iowa Central. 2 minutes even to go in the first half. Warriors lead it. Two minutes left to go in the opening half of basketball. And a long inbounds for Iowa Central. Abdullah Fall on the floor with Casey, Walters, and Gadsden, and Intozami. Gerbich gives it back to Mitchell. Knocked loose, but Iowa Central maintains. Shot clock's down to 4. They're going to have to let one fly. They do, and it goes in. The Hail Mary goes in for Cooper Randall, and it's 29-25. Minute 25 to go in the half. And Abdullah Fall goes into double digits with that one. He's got 11 now. Swatted by Jamal, but out of bounds. Comes into Gerbich. And out of bounds, Warrior basketball. $1:07 to go in the opening half. Halftime stats brought to you by Hy-Vee. They also give us our Student Athlete of the Month and all of our Warrior wins. Our Hy-Vee Warrior wins. Gadsden, the crossover, and in. Devin Gadsden puts it in. He's got 4. It's 33-25. High off the glass, no good, but Gerbich got it. Gerbich puts it up and in. Shot clock is off, so the Warriors could hold for the last shot if we so desire. 33-27 is your score. Low scoring half. Let's see what the second half brings for us. Walters goes right. Looking to get to the hoop. He does. Shot is no good. 4 seconds to go. And at the buzzer, no good. I don't think he got that one off. He did not. So that is where we will head to the half. 33-27. Warriors will have the lead, but Coach Dewey will not be. It's a rare case where we have some time off over the Thanksgiving holiday. Taken away by Walters, and he will lay it up and in. Good start to the second half. And they had 9 turnovers in the first half. Now have 10. The Rock going to get to the hoop, has it swatted by Will Casey. Got it back, and he'll have a basket and a foul. The Rock misses that one. Former Warrior, Arakali Akahia. Will Casey hounded there, and he gets free, dumps it to Jamal. Jamal gets everybody in the air and then lays it in. Good patience there for Jamal Intizami, and a good find by Will Casey. The 2 members of last year's Final Four team. And a foul. I'm hoping that things will get cleaned up a little bit here in the second half. That first half was just tough to really enjoy for all the fouls. I'm not down there to see if it's the players or the officials being a little too tight. So I don't know. Whatever it is, I'd like to see it take care of itself and have a little more rhythm in the second half. Will Casey stays with it, finally comes out of there with it, gives it up to Jamal. Hey, baby! Jamal Intizami off the feed from Will, and it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Gerbich, foul coming here on Jamal, and Gerbich will go to the line. Oh, debut. And he got them both, 39-31. Up ahead to Abdullah. Intizami to Walters. Trenton kicks it back out. Jamal will give it a whirl. That's going to be too strong. And to the hoop for the slam, Jordan Kane. And it's a 6-point ball game, which is what we led at the half. Casey crossover. Well, no good. But a foul on the floor. That is number 23, Jordan Kane. That pass is taken away, and here come the Tritons. These games can be dangerous, no doubt about it. Iowa Central, it's a good basketball team, comes in at 6-2. Indian Hills coming off a big road trip, a lot of big wins. It's cliche, but those trap games that come before and after big games or big runs of games. 5 Trenton. Kent Moreland watching and listening. Thanks, Kent, from home just up the street from your studio. All right, go Warriors. Welcome in, Kent. Always good to see that name, Kent. Big fan of the Warriors. Always has nice things to say, and I appreciate it. That one would not go, and it should be off of their leg, and it is, so it'll stay with Indian Hills. Costello, Fall, Intizami, Walters, and Casey on the floor for Indian Hills. Into Will. Will off the glass, wouldn't go. He got it back. And he'll kick it out to Trenton, and we'll look to run something into half court. Casey. That's going to be a foul. Will was winding up for one there. Indian Hills leads at 41-33. Casey says, I'll take that. 8-point leader. Largest has been 11 to the corner. Gadsden goes baseline. And now kicks it out to Manuon. Manuon into the lane. A little scoop to loop. A little fancy basketball. A.T. Manuon. That was pretty. And A.T. now has 6 in the ball game. And the Warrior lead is 10. Up and under there, wouldn't go. Put back, no good. Out of there with it is Jamal. Up ahead to Will Casey. Casey, shimmy shake, goes baseline, and he's going to go to the free throw line as he is knocked up into the entryway. The Rock got him. That's the first on Arakali. And Will Casey will go to the line with his 8 points. Will averages 13.3 a ball game. 1 of 13 from three-point land. We came in shooting 34% from long range, and tonight has not been our night so far. 10-point lead as Will missed them both that time. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. And out of there with it come the Warriors. Walters into the lane, and that is knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Indian Hills. Jeffrey Stommel, hey Russ, tell my boss to quit scheduling me on game nights. 15:20 to go in the second half. Perkins comes into the ball game for Indian Hills. So Gadsden, Intizami, Casey, Perkins, and Manuon. AT trying to get through traffic and couldn't. That one's on the money for Jalen Winter. He is their leading scorer at 13.6 a ball game. He's got 6 in this one, and a blocking foul here. So Will Casey will have some free throws. The Edward Jones mop-up crew will get the job. That makes it a 44-36 ball game. Good take and finish there, C.J. Mitchell. It is a 6-point Indian Hills lead. Manuon to Intozami, tries to get it out to Gadsden, and it's knocked into the bleachers. Where Jill Buddy, Dr. Buddy, Vice President, Indian Hills Community College, trying to make a play on that. I think in her prime, she'd have had that. Probably squared right up and knocked down that shot. But today, it got off the fingertips, and she'll have a good laugh about it and tell the folks around her just what I said. In my prime, I'd have had it and either shot it or dribbled in and just dunked it, possibly even. There's a foul there by C.J. Mitchell on Perkins. 6 team fouls. So that means with 14:28 to go, Indian Hills will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Manuon to Perkins. Perkins to Intozami, and he lost it going up trying to hey baby it. No good. Grab by Jamal. Abdullah to Quentin Perkins. Quentin out of Dallas, Texas. Leaves it to Jamal. Good ball movement for the Warriors. Yes, sir. A.T. Manuon knocks down the Morgan's Corner three-pointer. And the Warriors' lead is now 47-38. And A.T. has 9 in the ball game. Knock loose. It's on the floor. Everybody going for it. And I think we're going to have a jump ball. That'll be possession Warriors. Vlad Simmerich will check in for Indian Hills. 13:24 to go in this one. Checking in for Iowa Central is Blagojevic. Ball to A.T. Perkins thought about it. Now he will pull up from the wing from about 17. No good. Basket good there by Samir Serrano. And again, the Warriors just cannot shake these guys. Comes into Perkins. And out of bounds. Should still be Warrior basketball, and it is. Glenwood, go Warriors. Good night to watch Indian Hills. And we keep a close eye on our former Warriors. Whoops-a-daisy. Come here, basketball. Tayshaun Bridges will check in for Indian Hills. So Bridges, Simmerich, Gadsden, Fall, and Walters on the floor. This one's too strong. Tayshawn's got the board. Little stutter and now go. Wrap to the corner for Abdullah. Up top, Zevin Gadsden from the wing. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for Zevin Gadsden. And the Warriors lead is 10. It's loose, a fight for it. Gadsden's got it. Zevin wouldn't go, but he is fouled. Zevin off the steal. We'll get a couple of free throws, and we'll have our under 12 media timeout. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Make it 9 as he bangs that one in. And the Warrior lead is 12. That is our largest of the ball game. Off the glass and good. Good take there, C.J. Mitchell. Perkins. That one is too strong. And Mitchell will walk it up and survey things. And now he's going to go to the hoop again. This one would not go. It was a good take, but he could not get it to go in. Bridges, wrap around to Abdullah. Abdullah lays it up and in. And it's back to 12. Passes off the mark. Gadsden's got it up ahead to Bridges. Bridges up and under and in. It's a 14-point Warrior lead. Now let's go. Let's put this thing away. Let's give ourselves a little elbow room here. Spin move, baseline. No good, but he got it back and puts it in. That is Jordan Kane. Will Casey set to check in for Indian Hills. Deb Worley tuned in. Warrior Nation. Triton comes out. Triton's come out of there with it. Three-pointer coming here is too strong. If they're going to get the board and get another opportunity, it's a 12-point Indian Hills lead. Serrano into the lane, turns, no good. Good defense there by Flood. And now here come the Warriors. Walters with 3 points in the ball game. Little stutter and go, backhanded layup is good. He's quick, and he is shifty. Lead is back to 14. Good finish there. Jordan Kane found his way to the basket. 9 minutes even to go. Indian Hills with a 12-point lead. Abdullah has it knocked free into the hands of Walters. He'll go to the corner to Tayshawn Bridges. That one's off the rim, no good. Out of there with it come the Tritons. And a blocking foul. That's going to put Iowa Central at the free throw. Store enjoying some Warrior basketball. Dusty Ware and his crew, always great supporters of Indian Hills. Casey leaves it for Bridges. Tayshawn off the backboard and in. Dashagas on the floor for Indian Hills. So Bridges, Dashagas, Casey, Gadsden, and Walters in the ball game currently for Indian Hills. 8:14 to go in this one. 14-point lead, matches our largest. Swatted out of there by Dashagas. But an offensive foul first. I wondered what they were going to come up with there. And they say it was an offensive foul. Serrano with the rules infraction. Costello checks in. as does. So Perkins, Costello, Casey, Dashagas, and Bridges. Bridges crosses over, up and under and in. Fancy basketball, Tayshaun Bridges. He's got 6 in the ball game. He averages 6.6 a contest. He also grabs 3.5 rebounds. 6'2" freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a 16-point Indian Hills lead, and that one is denied. Will Casey has it. Casey is fouled by the Rock. Rockily got him. And Will have a 1-and-1 coming. Double digits. He cannot. Number 5 is Lane Campbell. And he puts it in. We're going to dip under 7 minutes now left in this one. 62-48 Indian Hills. Perkins to Will. Both teams have been in the man-to-man all night. Perkins changes directions. Puts that up, no good. Dashagas grabs it, and that is knocked loose and a foul. Yeah, that one goes in for JV. That's 2 for 4 on the night from the charity stripe. The lead is back to 16 with 6:32 to go. It's our last game before the Thanksgiving holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you have a tremendous time with family and friends. Get some great food and celebrate the holiday. The Rock is off the mark. Fight for it. Gerbich wins that battle. Will Casey says, I'll take that, thank you. Will up ahead to Bridges. Hey, baby! Tayshaun Bridges slams it home for the Warriors. Off the feed from Will Casey, and it's 66-48 with 5:58 to go. And just when we're having fun, somebody had to go and foul somebody. That is his first and the 5th team foul on Indian Hills. That pass is right into the hands of Perkins. Miscommunication there. Quinton takes it up, no good. Dashagas missed the putback slam. Barbara Quigley, Jerry and I are watching Go Warriors. Good rebound, Costello. Good to hear from Barb. Casey to Bridges. Bridges with 8 points in the ball game after that last dunk. He'll give it up to Costello. Costello going to go to the hoop. No good. Dashagas couldn't get it. And out of there with it is number 5, Lane Campbell, out of Leicester, England. 6'1" sophomore. That makes it a 16-point ball game. Looking for a Hy-Vee Warrior win tonight. Bridges hangs in the air and puts it in. Tayshaun Bridges now has double digits. He's got 10. He comes out of nowhere sometimes and just takes over. Up and under. A little fancy basketball there for Mitchell. And with 4:45 to go, we have a timeout. 68-52 is your score. This is Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. A.T. Manuan back in for Indian Hills. So Manuan, Casey, Perkins, Dashagas, and Costello on the floor for the Warriors. A.T. has 9 points in the ball game. Right now he just needs a friend, and he finds Will Casey. Shot clock is at 12, so we've still got a little time in the possession. Casey with the crossover, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. This time he'll get a pair. So he'll have 2 chances to get himself into double digits. And Abdullah Fall will come on for Will Casey. 69-52, Indian Hills with 4:19 to go. Nakahai goes baseline, puts it up. It just wouldn't go for him. Dashagas has it, looking for an outlet. He'll just hand her back here to Abdullah. Fall kicks it out. Costello. No good. Not going to be a record shooting night for Indian Hills tonight, but there are times like that. No good there for the Rock. Costello. He is fouled. He'll go to the line for 3 freebies. The right thing. We have not played them in my tenure here. Costello comes out. The great Gadsden comes in out of Akron, Ohio. Home of the Zips. Putback tip is no good. Dashagas will give it to Perkins. 3:12 now to go. And a 20-point Indian Hills lead. Manuan to Gadsden. Gadsden got it. And Zevin Gadsden now goes into double digits with Snake Eyes. And 74-52 with 2:48 to go. Ivy Warrior win seems to be on our horizon. Hey, we'll have our post game coming up with Coach Dewey. Dashagas. Nice job there to get it up and in. And it's 76-52. A 24-point lead. It took a while here. In fact, it took most of the game, but the Warriors have finally pulled away from the Tritons. And a timeout on the floor. (76-52) Warriors. Great job by our Indian Hills cheerleaders. .219 left to tick away in this one. We'll have our post game coming up with Coach Dewey in the booster room. If you're ever out at a home game, we invite everybody to come in and listen in on the post game. Offensive foul here. That is Terrius Walker. That is his 4th rules infraction. No shots here because of the team control. We're under 2 minutes to go. $1:49 now. Abdullah kicks it out to Gadsden. Zevin looking for an opening. Now floats it up with one hand. Won't go. He just about took it back. 18 turnovers on them, 12 on the Warriors. And a foul. Perkins broke the rules. That is his first foul. And just the 6th on the Warriors here in the half, and we're just, by golly, going to get another one. That AT was, he came in 4 for 4, but he missed one earlier. And he misses one there. He is now 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Abdullah has it knocked away, but it'll stay with Indian Hills. Andrea Fowler, thank you for showing more cheer this year. Love getting to watch my daughter when I can't be there. Well, Andrea, it's our Pleasure to do that for you, as we appreciate the great work that goes in from our cheer squad as well. They do a fantastic job, Coach Mellon, year in and year out. Perkins gets the first there. So if I've got the right school, Dakota County, they come out of Minnesota, the Blue Knights. And they will be coming in here next Tuesday. Rosemont, Minnesota is where I believe they are from. Gadsden. And a foul. (80-52) is your score. And that three-pointer is good for Jalen Winter. He now has 9. He's got 3 3-pointers in the game. 4 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. His lead is 80-55, so I'm guessing we'll burn some clock and then go from there. But Perkins guarded by Winter, and he'll give it up to AT. AT steps through, throws it up, won't go. The Chagas got the board, and now with 8 seconds. Just don't foul. Let's get to the finish line. And we have a foul. Now, if somebody doesn't breathe on somebody, we should be able to get out of here. There we go. All right. We found the finish line. 80-57 is going to be your final.